Hey YouTube, DPAL3543 here. Welcome back to the channel. Uh, so, sorry for not having as much energy as I have had. Um, I got up, what time is it? I got up about a couple hours ago. And I called TFI to see if I had a visit with my son this week. Well, nobody knows if I actually do, or if it's this week or next week. But I did get confirmation that Jessica is refusing to follow court orders. The court ordered $30 split payments, and she keeps swearing up and down that it doesn't, even though the PFA states clear as day that the payments are supposed to be split. I pay 30, she pays 30. I don't have a problem paying the 60. I don't. But this clearly shows that um, she is suffering um, malicious parenting syndrome and parental alienation syndrome. She's hoping that I'm too financially unstable to pay $60 for every visit. Joke's on her, I can't. But she's went so far as to have a friend of hers pretend to be her lawyer to call TFI and say that there was a misunderstanding, even though they can clearly see they see the whole PFA. Can read it. They can pull it up on their file and read it. Um, they said that if she doesn't want to do the payment, she has to take me back to court and get a whole new PFA. Uh, but I've documented it, so if and or when we go back to court, I'll be able to bring that up. I'm going to keep every receipt so they can see that I'm the one that's paying for the visits. I'm the one that has my son's best interests in mind. They'll also see that. Wait, I haven't told you guys about that yet. I'll tell you guys about that on Monday. Well, probably. Not on Monday. I'll be doing. Okay, so they've been using my son as an ashtray. I found during our first visit last week, I found 2 cigarette burns on his arm, underneath his arm, hidden. So they've been putting cigarettes out on him, which sucks. I mean, I've done it. I've done it to myself. I didn't leave a scar, but I've done it right here, so I know what it looks like. I know how it feels, and know for a toddler, that's going to be horrible. But I am also aware that my wife and all of her compatriots are now under a criminal investigation. But that's all I will say about that. Because I don't want to risk anything coming back to bite me. Being the targeted parent of a narcissist who's so spiteful, who will do anything to keep your child away from you because they hate you so much. They're jealous of you. They hate you so much because they can't control you. And it hurts a lot. I'm not gonna lie. I'm depressed. I love this woman more than anything in the world. I gave her everything, and to have it's like it hurts when you love someone so much and they turn around and then stab you, not in the back, but they look you in the eye and then stab you in the heart. That hurts. And I can feel myself. I feel like I'm losing myself. Although this last week was great. I've been great this last week. I was finally happy. I was smiling again, and this just kind of took it down a notch, and I'm plummeting back into the hole. Luckily, I do have help to keep me from going fully back into the hole that I was in, but it sucks. But anyway, no, I lost it. But anyway, today I'm bringing you the one on a lighter note, much lighter note. Oh, I guess this is going to be a very negative episode. It's the 115th best Yu-Gi-Oh deck of all time, according to the list, is Perfect Circle. Now, this deck first appeared in the competitive meta back in June of 2007 at the Canadian Nationals, run by Dale Belito, who placed 5th to 8th place. It was then seen a month later at the S in Detroit, run by Andre Borges, who placed 3rd to 4th place. Then it was seen a couple months later in September in Washington, D.C., run by Jonathan LeBounty, who placed in 1st. And it was then seen a month later in October at Chicago, run by Austin Ruggieri. Sorry for my mispronounced name, who placed in 2nd. Again in October of 2007 at Durham, run by Mark Vasquez, who placed in 5th to 8th place. Then a couple months later in December at San Mateo, run by Jerry Wang, who placed in 2nd. And then again a month later, twice in January of 2008, and both at Orlando, run by Alonzo Peters, who placed 5th to 8th, and Hector Harris, who placed in 2nd. And then that's the last time it was seen. And looking at this deck, there's probably a good reason for that. Now, banned cards have obviously been replaced, but there's a very good reason. There's probably a very good reason that this deck has not seen competitive play since. So, I don't have high hopes for this deck at all. I really don't. No, not scraps. We want P's. Go down to the P's. K, L, M. Perfect. There we go. I'll go first. Why not? I don't even see why this is in here. There's no... Maybe I should have added Destiny. I don't have great... No. No. Okay, so I'm going against Burning... Oh, I'm definitely going to lose, so I'm going against Burning Abyss. Alec, Scarm. No. Dante. No. Okay, so it has to be normal summoned. So it has to be an effect that activates when it's normal summoned. This card is basically useless. I mean, you could probably find some use for it against certain decks. But it's basically useless. I'll probably still go for the attacking this for the damage. Yep, there it is. Now I just need Vanity's Fiend and Soul Exchange, and we're good. What the heck is that? Huh. You can do that? That's actually... I didn't know you could do that. That's interesting. I should get this card for my Burning Abyss deck. I wonder how much it costs. Who knows? Who knows? Who cares? Blah, 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 blah. I am sad. Well, that sucks. Pulling the rug would have been helpful right there. To stop tour guide. I would have waited until the next turn to do that, though. Beatrice, why would... Oh, I mean, it gets a higher defense. I'm so screwed. I think it... Be gone, all of you. You won't be able to negate it. But she'll get her effect, and you can get out, like, either... She'll get out one of the Virgils or the other Dante. A Virgil or Dante. Knowing what I know about the Burning Abyss deck, probably get out Virgil. Because Virgil would be probably the most useful, because you could just shuffle it. Shuffle your opponent's cards back to their hand. Their deck. Oh, remember, it's been a while. Pardon me. But other than that, I feel well rested. That's not what I would have gone for. Hey, I did some damage, though. So they sent Sir. Huh? Well, that's interesting. Okay. Now, for the record, I came into this duel expecting to lose. I know I'm going to. The only question is, how quickly are they going to finish me off? A tour guy? Yeah. See, I wouldn't have gone into the land. You can use other monsters for that. I would have gone into Virgil or Dante. You can get so much more use out of them than you can. Those monsters for Burning Abyss sucks. I mean, it's good for air. It was good for arrows back when that was in Master Rule 4, but we're not in 4 anymore. We're in 5. Use the arrows. So I'm more link monsters. Still not enough to kill me. Still not enough to finish this off. Oh. There we go. Yep. Figured. Figured. I'm just gonna say it. No. This deck has no chance at all today of making it in the competitive meta. There's just no. Unless you could get out Vanity's Fiend immediately. And even then, there's so many ways around Vanity's Fiend today that it doesn't matter. There's so many spells that could get rid of it, so many traps that could get rid of it. So many monster effects that could easily get rid of it. So I think the only way for this deck to be really any kind of effective in any way is run 3 Majesties, 3 Majestic Fiends, or what have you. So you have the Vanity's Fiend on the field to stop the special summoning, and then you have Majestic Fiend on the field to stop monster effects. And even then, you'd have to find some way to protect them from spell and trap card effects. We have Royal Decree that stops trap effects, or Genzo that also stops trap cards. But you still need a way to stop spell cards from being activated. I'm pretty sure the only card that could effectively do that is Banned. Let me double check. Yes, the only card that could have effectively done that is banned. Or you could use Prohibition. Stop Raigeki, get 3 Prohibition, stop Raigeki, Dark Hole, and Lightning Storm. There, at least that way they wouldn't be able to, destroy your monsters, but you'd still have to worry about Monarch Stormforth, Soul Exchange, or anything that could use your monster to link summon, fuse, what have you. So, well, I guess if you can't special summon. But tribute summon, there's anything that could allow your opponent to use your monsters to tribute summon. Like Lava Golem. You'd have to worry about that. Most people don't run that, but if people started using the strategy, people would start running cards like Lava Golem and stuff like that to get out of that. Or the kaijus. But yeah, so that's it for this video. What are your thoughts? Do you agree with its placement on the list? Do you think it should be higher or lower? Or not at all? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments below, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.